What's going on? You back once again. Goodfellas Sports TV. Y'all know what the business is. Appreciate everybody for checking in. And I also got some news that I'm going to unveil. I'll be unveiling some news. God willing, tomorrow I know more. Hopefully, I can unveil some more news tomorrow. But I'll be unveiling some more news through the week. So I got a lot of things coming. Some news won't be unveiled. You just see it and be like, damn, okay. Stepping in a new direction as far as how you view channel, how you can view the video. So, hopefully this new news is it's to your liking, or you just have to adjust, but it's not much of an adjustment. What's up, Thomas Morton? I see you. I announced it somewhere middle through the stream. I'm not gonna stay on long, man. It's been a long day, so I'm gonna get it in real quick. But yeah, Pacquiao and Broner numbers are looking to have smashed what Deontay Wilder and um, Tyson Fury did, man. Right now, it's trending over 400,000 pay per view buys. Over 400,000 pay per view buys is trending. So it's already smashed it. Some more numbers got to come in later this week, so we should have an actual number. Realistically, at the most, you're probably looking at a 500,000. Right now, you're looking at least over 400,000. Probably, I don't know the number. I'm thinking more 420. 4,010. So for the most part, Pacquiao still got a little bit of juice left, right? Still got some juice left. So you can't, he is what he is. He is somewhat of a pull. And also, I know people hearing about that Danny Garcia and Adrian Broner joint. I talked about that earlier in the day, but I didn't do a video on it. Um, just came from okay source, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. People gonna talk and run with it because they ain't got much else to talk about. So yeah, I know what it is. But am I surprised that it did better numbers? No, I expected Broner Pacquiao to do the best numbers of the three pay-per-views that's done between Wilder, Fury, Spence, Mikey, and obviously Adrian Broner, Manny Pacquiao. So um, I'm not I'm not surprised. Pacquiao's still a pull. Adrian Broner was a pull. A lot of people was talking about the fight, but I thought that fight should have did around 700,000 at least. But at the end of the day, now they keep upping up. Excuse me. Now they keep upping pay per view. I'm like, man, like where do they stop? Like $75 to watch a fight is insane because the fight didn't even materialize into nothing. That's what keep turning people off in boxing. People kept blaming Mayweather for a failure of pay per view, but what pay per view has lived up to the bill? You know, what pay per view lived up to the bill? Honestly, what's the last pay per view said? Damn, I got my bang for my buck. You know what I'm saying? Okay, man, I really felt like I really got my bang for my buck. What pay per view you felt like when you watched it, you legitimately feel like you got your dollars worth? Maybe it was $20 back in the day, 30, 40, 50, 75, 100. I mean, you know, I just don't get it. Like what pay per view, have we feel like we got our money for it? Now, we all has different taste and as far as styles and fights, but I mean, like I said before, I ain't really seen no pay per view, and that's why I neglect pay per views or neglect to buy them because I don't see no fights like that. The fight I would pay pay per view for, like Spence and Crawford, they don't want to make it. You know, uh, gotta bring my computer closer. Excuse me. Says not Raji. He said it goes to show you that numbers don't mean much as far as the quality of the fight itself. Right. It's about the build up. James Jones, Cody Woe, what's going on? Cornelius Lil John salute. Punch quote, Triple H to 100. Um, nah, nah, Mayweather and Pacquiao ain't gonna fight till September, bro. Mayweather gonna get a tune up in. Pacquiao won't, but Mayweather will. Trust me. Broner pay per view star with no wins. I wouldn't say star over 400,000. 400,000. I mean, if it could get even if it get to 500,000, man. When I think about pay per view success, I only think of one number. That's a million. If you don't get to a million, I don't consider it a successful pay per view. Just my opinion. Teldrin Lathers, what's going on? Salute. Over, it's still coming in, but it's over 400,000. So we know at the end of the week, they got the Showtime app and they got different other shit they're doing. So it's coming in over 400,000, man. It doesn't surprise me. It don't. Pay-per-views are for casuals. You're right, David Tompkins. But at the end of the day, it matters. They trying to, find a pay-per-view star. At the end of the day, boxing has no place on pay-per-view because there's no pay-per-view fights to be made. There's no pay-per-view fights. Ain't nobody I want to see Canelo fight on pay-per-view. Ain't nobody I want to see other than Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. I mean, that's the only real fight I want to see on pay-per-view. But guess what? They're not gonna give it to me. You know what I'm saying? It's just not gonna happen. So, who doing $1 million outside of Floyd? Exactly. That's how I look at it. You can't do $1 million, or you can't get close to $1 million, I just don't think it should be pay-per-view. That's just how I look at it. How many people in the United States? Well, I'm not sure. I mean, let me look it up. How many people in the United States? Give me 1 second. You got 325.7 million people in the United States. So you got over 300 million people in the United States. And you can't get a small percentage to buy a pay-per-view? You don't need to be on pay-per-view then. Real talk. Stop overpaying these fighters. You know what I'm saying? PBC, pay these dudes what they worth. And they want to go somewhere else, so be it. Because at the end of the day, we still not getting the fights we want to. Basically, what PBC doing is holding on to fighters to keep them from the competition. And they're not going to fight who they're supposed to fight no way. So at the end of the day, what are we sitting here, waiting for these dudes to fight for? If you can't do $1 million pay-per-view, you don't deserve to be on pay-per-view. If you can't do $1 million on Showtime, how the hell are you pay-per-view? Real talk. How can you be pay-per-view? And a lot of these dudes ain't doing $1 million on Showtime. So Showtime ain't helping the cause. Fox will help you to grow your fan base because it's accessible, it's free. Caleb Plant did over 900,000 viewerships after the NFC divisional game with the Saints and the Eagles. He done 900,000 on FS1. It's a lot of guys that haven't done 950,000 on Showtime. Errol Spence, Mikey Garcia, Adrian Broner has never done the numbers on Showtime. Only guy that's cracked over $1 million was Wilder. Still coming in over 400,000. It's being reported that it's trending over 400,000. It should be more coming in. So Pacquiao and Broner has done more in Wilder Fury. It's done over 400,000, still counting. A realistic number should come later this week. So 400,000 is the number. So it crushed Pacquiao. It crushed Wilder and Fury as it should. As it should. As it should. But like I said before, man, like a lot of this shit should be on for regular TV. If you want to build fan bases up, take these, like Keith Thurman, man. Okay, I'm not gonna spend too many time talking about Wilder Fury and pay-per-view numbers. Like Keith Thurman, okay. Like Keith Thurman. Why did Keith Thurman? And this is what I really want to talk about. Okay, I'm drinking apple juice, so don't mind me. It's been a long day. I just got in. It's raining, sleeting, and shit outside. It took a minute for a dude to get in, but how does Keith Thurman get rewarded with a headliner after legitimately taking 2 years off? He hasn't fought since March of 2017, I believe, versus Danny Garcia. Quote me. Let me know if I'm wrong, right? CB Sports, what's going on? He hasn't fought since 2017 March, right? He missed all of March. He missed all of 2017. He missed all of 2018. Now, check my logic out, bro. Check my logic out. He basically missed 2 years, right? He's missing 3 years. Listen to this. He's missing 3 years. 3 years Keith Thurman is missing. Because he ain't fighting nobody this year. He not fighting nobody this year. Keith Thurman ain't fighting nobody this year. He doing 2 tone-ups, 3 fights at the most. So it's a get-back year. So it's another year that he missed. So this dude will be out of real top tier 1, 2 level opponents for almost 3 complete years. 3 complete years, he'll be out of not fighting a real opponent, bro. Let it go into March 2020 and he don't fight. I don't even consider Sean Porter a real opponent, but that's what's about to happen. That's what's about to happen. Sean Porter, okay, Sean Porter is waiting on Keith Thurman, and Keith Thurman is waiting on Sean Porter, bro. That's just what's about to happen. Cool Man 7, what's going on? So at the end, they should have been stripped him. 3 years without fighting a real opponent. Now you tell me what sport. John Jones just had 15 to 18 months off and came back and fought a guy that gave him his toughest fight till date. They're not gonna force Keith Thurman to do nothing. If they was gonna force Keith Thurman to do something, they'd force Keith Thurman to fight on the Marvez Tank undercard or to fight on the Caleb Plant undercard. They'd force him to fight on the Errol Mikey undercard. They're not gonna do it. They stroke everybody's ego over there. That's what happens when you don't bind nobody to a contract. Because you got to keep everybody happy. You got to keep everybody happy. Oh, shut up, Lewis Coleman. Ain't nobody even talking. Did not block you. Did not block you. I ain't going to block you right now, but everybody talking about Errol, man. You keep talking some bullshit. You got to get out of here, man. Ain't nobody even talking about Errol. Y'all niggas always want to change the subject about Errol to 10. Ain't nobody say nothing about Errol Spence. We talking about Keith fucking Thurman. Keith Thurman. All right. But shit, what I was talking about, Keith Thurman, man. It's been a long day, man. Been a long day. But we talking about Keith Thurman, bro. And he been gone for 3 years, bro. Damn near 3 years. And that's what it's gonna be. Come 2020, I'm telling you what's gonna happen. Now, mark my words, bro. If they don't force him to fight Sean this year, he gonna wait for Sean. Him and Sean gonna fight in the middle of 2020, and you ain't gonna see them again next year until 2021. That's what's gonna happen. You know, this dude don't want to fight. He should be forced to come back and fight at least a mandatory. So I'm tell you what's gonna happen. Okay, this is another scenario. Okay, another scenario. This is gonna happen. All right, listen here. This is another scenario. Okay. Keith Thurman come back. Top of 2020, him and Sean Porter fight. Then he gonna get a mandatory. Watch what I tell you. He only fight 2 times a year. Then he gonna get a mandatory. Then we talking 2021 Errol Spence. That's why now I can get into the Errol Spence talk. That's why Errol Spence needs to go ahead. If y'all just wait, I'm gonna get into the Errol Spence talk. That's why Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford just go ahead and fight. They can fight 2 times, and both can just Errol can move up. Terrence Crawford can retire. We can just however it go, we can be done. Yuka's not on that level, bro. He better tune up than Lopez, but Yuka's not on. He ain't aggressive enough. If you can't hurt Keith Thurman, man, you ain't gonna be able to keep Keith Thurman off you. Same for Sean Porter. Travis Spears, salute. You gotta remember, your Dennis Yuka's the same dude that got dog walked by Amir Mine. You know what I'm saying? You know, he a good fighter, but he just his style. I mean, him and Broner got the lowest output I've seen in my life. You know, Travis Spears, what's going on? I'm just telling you, man, I'm a big Keith. I was a big Keith Thurman fan, bro. You couldn't tell me that Keith Thurman wasn't gonna steamroll through Errol Spence. But Errol Spence got so much momentum, bro. Terrence Crawford got so much momentum. It's hard to stop. These dudes been fighting. They ain't been, loving and eating no cootie cat. You know, they've been fighting, getting better, getting stronger. And people think, Terrence Crawford is weak. Crawford strong than a motherfucker. Y'all best to learn that right now. Crawford is strong than a motherfucker, man. You know, strong. Caleb Plant too. Good shit, Hassan. Barbie. Caleb Plant took a year off and came back and he took a year off and came back and fought a killer in Uzatagi. I call him Uzatagi. He fought a killer. A killer. A killer. So at the end of the day, like I said before, man, Keith Thurman should have came back and had to fight one of these killers, man. He's a sissy, man. He's a real sissy. What's up, Lamont? And at the end of the day, I'm just tired. Dude. You talking 2021, they may unify with Errol Spence, bro. 2021, they may. First it was 2020. Shelter home salute. It's a joke. It's a joke out here. It's a big joke out here for Keith Thurman, bro. This dude taking 3 years off. 3 years for 2019 ain't nothing but a tune-up year. That's a joke. That's a joke. Caleb Plant said, shit, I don't even know tune-up. Give me the killer. And Keith Thurman don't even know if he hurt his shoulder, his elbow, his hand, his back. Fred Thomas salute. I mean, it's a joke. It's a big joke. Keith Thurman, man. Man, it's gonna be 2021, man. Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford need to fight. The fan bases is going back. I don't understand it. Why should Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford fans have to be separated for what? Whoever win, black. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Omaha, good. Okay, it is what it Dallas. You know, this ain't like no New York, LA shit. You know, it's just too good. You know, a smaller market in Omaha and a solid market in Dallas. Dallas ain't the premier market. It is what it is, and it's not a premier sports market. It's a good town, but it's not gonna blow the doors off. No, you know, I'm not gonna see Dallas Maverick fans across. You're gonna see Cowboy fans, but you talking about Mavericks and the Rangers, whatever the fuck the best teams they got down there. I mean, they're not a big market team. You know, they kind of like Detroit. You know what I'm saying? We get in, we fit in a little bit, man. We not small, but we not big. We like mid market. It's a mid market. It's got more people than us, but it's still a mid market. Nobody look at Dallas as a other than the Cowboys as a, you know what I'm saying, as a big sports town. You know what I'm saying? Houston coming in population, you know, they had the third biggest city, I think, by 2020 if the trend continues. But people still gonna consider Chicago a more premier city. So throughout the time, you got to kind of change, you know, change people thinking. And as time comes, it's hard to change from being a small market to a mid market and a mid market to a big market. It's hard. It's hard. You know? So it ain't like you. I mean, even if you look at Danny Jacobs, he's in a big market in New York, but he a small fish. I mean, you're gonna go through 1,000 athletes. You're gonna go through the whole Yankee roster. You're gonna go through the whole Nick roster. You're gonna go through the whole Giants and Jets roster. You're gonna go through the Rangers, the Islanders. You're gonna go through every professional roster before you get to Danny Jacobs. That's just what it is. You're gonna get to you're gonna go through celebrities. You're gonna go through master chefs. You're gonna go through actors, Chris Rock, director Spike Lee. You're gonna go through everybody before you get to Danny Jacobs, bro. It's just that boxing, it ain't just what it used to be, you know? It ain't what it used to be. You know, so at the end of the day, you know, Errol and Terrence, I say that to say this. Errol and Terrence, it is what it is. This is gonna be as big as it is right now. No matter what Terrence Crawford could do, he can't do much. He can't get another belt. You know, let's keep Thurman sign over there. And what can Errol do? He can't get another belt right now. So why not just fight and be the people's champion? But nobody want to do that. And Keith Thurman, you know, you can blame Keith Thurman for holding the division up. Keith Thurman ain't stopping Sean Porter for fighting Terrence and Errol. And Keith Thurman ain't stopping Errol and Terrence for fighting. At the end of the day, you could just do what Andre Ward did. You know, what Andre Ward did, he said, oh, Lucian Bute, you had several opportunities to hop up in this tournament, the Super Six. You ain't getting there. Fuck you. I'm not fighting you. He didn't fight him. He didn't fight Lucian Bute. It revived Carl Froch's career. But, you know, just out of dignity and respect, Andre Ward didn't fight Lucian Bute. He said, shit, you was a punk. You didn't want to get up in here and get that whooped on. And what's so funny is how fake, and it's kind of brought up to my mind real quick, and I'm going to tell y'all the news in a minute. Got some news coming in about some changes coming. But I remember an article that Fight Hype wrote. Now I don't know how many people remember this article. I used to follow Fight Hype a lot back in the day. You know, they suck though. But at the time, you don't know, you was just following everybody. This new social media wave. You see Floyd on Fight Hype all the time. You want to know what's going to happen between Manny Pacquiao and Floyd. But they did an article basically saying that Andre Ward was scared of Lucian Bute. And it was talk about him rematching Kessler. And they were saying that I heard that, you know, Kessler fighting Kessler and wherever Kessler was from, Denmark, was better in Denmark in the spring than going to Canada and getting beat up by Lucian Bute. They said that. They said that Andre Ward was scared of Lucian Bute. And it's funny how, you know, I can say something on here and boxers get offended, you know, just hypothetical. Or Fred can say something from Barbershop, they get offended. Or or Cali can say something and somebody get offended, or famous, Carl Burrell, CB Sports, or Cali. All of us can say something and boxers getting offended, and they see us and they want to, grim us, or they don't want to do an interview. Just hypothetical. But when Fight Hype said that Andre Ward was scared of Lucian Bute, Andre Ward don't deny them access. Andre Ward don't say no comment. Andre Ward don't pull up on them like that. And that's just how it is, man. That's just how it is. I can say something, nigga, have an everlasting effect when people want to do interviews with me. I don't care though. I'm not in the interview business. I don't care. I'm not gonna kiss none of their asses. But that's just how it is, though. All that shit they do, it go whoop over your head. Whoop. Oh, he didn't say that. Oh, you said that. They respect these old cornball ass reporters, dog. Like Eddie Sackback, it's one of the most racist motherfuckers around here, man. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. One of the most racist dudes around here, man. And fighters just flock to get him and interview black fighters. But they don't want to talk to the black guy. You know what we gonna do? Shake you down, rob you? It's sad. Yeah, Pacquiao eye good, bro. I tell you that yesterday. So in the last video I dropped last night, Pacquiao eye good, man. Pacquiao got a scratch cornea. It's just scratched from the tape of Broner glove. So they can stitch the thumb on, but they can't stop the tape. What they gonna put the tape in some saran wrap? They gonna put the tape in some fucking saran wrap. Jimmy J Smooth, salute. They gonna saran wrap the fucking tape. You know what I'm saying? What's next? But oh yeah, man, I got some changes coming to the channel. I gotta hit Mr. Dex Factor up. I'm gonna do video requests Monday through Friday. You send your questions into the email. You email me. Email me. My email is in the description right now. Boston Clinic. There was a 313 at Gmail. What the fuck it is? You can email me any video request you got. Put question as the subject. I answer all questions and answers Saturday afternoon or Saturday morning. I answer all your questions in the video format. If your question come in after Friday, it'll be on the next week. All right, so you got to get your question in. One question per week, bro. I'm not gonna be taking 3 or 4 fucking questions from everybody. You can ask 2 questions. 2 questions per email. So anybody got a video request or a question, I answer questions live Saturday. So I'm taking questions from Monday through Friday. Well, hold on. Yeah, Monday through Friday, or no, you said Sunday through Friday. I take your questions, video format, read them clear off, answer your question in one video. All questions will be answered in one video. So I'll be publicizing that all fucking week. All right. So I can't fit video requests in. I got so many videos that I'm doing, so I can't fit them in. So I just put all the questions in one, and I just answer y'all questions one by one every week. And I got some other shit coming. Then I got some more shit. A lot of changes coming to the channel. So after tomorrow, I know something different coming. I got a lot of stuff coming. So yeah, man. So everybody be on the lookout, man. But yeah, that's the news I had for today, man. And tomorrow, hopefully, man, God willing, I have some more great news for you guys tomorrow. But I gotta wait. Wow, Games VP. Who should Broner fight next? Retirement. But if you just coming in, Broner and Pacquiao trending, it's over 400,000. They saying right now, and it's expected to keep going towards the end of the week. So I think the highest it may reach is 500,000, but I think it's gonna be in the 400,000 to 500,000 range. So it's Smash, Wilder, and Fury. Obviously had Manny Pacquiao, who's an established legend already. Where Wilder fought a guy in Fury who ain't even established in the United States. So congratulations to to Pacquiao, Broner. Just shows you that it's all about entertainment when you talk about pay-per-view. Like David Thomas said earlier, it's all about casuals buying pay-per-view. If it was up to hardcore fans, if we was more hardcore than casuals, pay-per-views would pop even harder. Now, Broner need to retire, bro. Like, please just stop it, bro. It's time for him to go. If you look at Broner, man, it's to the point where he offensively can't defend himself, like I said earlier. He don't even throw the lane. He throws just to keep you off of him, man. Broner is done as a fighter, man. If you can't see it, man, I don't know what to say, man. Maybe it's just you need to go to LensCraft or you need to check your eyes, man. It's over with, man. This motherfucker Pacquiao was a mummy in there, bro. Pacquiao was pathetic, man. Pacquiao was pathetic in there. Did y'all see how slow Pacquiao was, bro? You know, Pacquiao is just done, bro. He needs to sit down too, but I know he need the bread. You know, Broner need to go ask Al Heyman for a job. You know what I'm saying? Because it's over with. He can no longer. Anytime a nigga get to running in the ring, bro, like running, it's time to go. He was running. Like, I don't mean run, like, nigga, I'm just, getting. This nigga was doing the running man. To do the shoulder roll, you got to have a jab. Man, you got to be able to counterpunch at least. He can't even counterpunch. He don't even know how to do the shoulder roll, the counter pull. The compression socks slowed him down, bro. That nigga has them hospital socks. When you go to the hospital to keep your legs circulating, when your grandma had them socks on, that motherfucker got the grandma socks on, bro. He came out slow as hell. That nigga looked old. When I see him going around, I thought that was my grandma that got back alive and was using her walker. Man, Pat get slapped by a lot of guys, man. A lot of guys out there. Oh, but I'll still be asking y'all questions on the live, though. So, yeah, y'all still can ask the questions on live. I'll answer them at the end. Round 12 was hella funny. You had Broner running and Manny lunging, bruh. This nigga Broner was in there ballrooming, bruh. Cha-cha, real smooth. Turn it up. Charlie Brown. Cha-cha, real smooth. That nigga was running from Pacquiao, bruh. You thought somebody let that pit bull out, bruh. That motherfucker Broner is pathetic, bruh. I'll tell him to his punk ass face, bruh. He pathetic. For the hood. I'm doing it for the hood. Like, nigga, you don't even live in the hood no more, bruh. At 30 years old, bruh, if you got a little bit of change, you shouldn't be nothing synonymous with the hood, bruh. The hood should be behind you at 30 years old. By the time you 30, if your life ain't on target to get on track, it won't get on track. So basically, if you still in your mom's basement at 30, 9 times out of 10, by the time you get out your mom's basement, it's gonna be too late to get your life on track unless you hit the lotto or something. That's just what if your life ain't on track by 30 or early, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. You gotta have something going for yourself, man. You gotta be putting some money up. You supposed to have grind in your 20s. You should be at least comfortable in your 30s. Still gotta grind and put up, and you want to be able to be comfortable in your 40s and 50s, man. Even if you gotta put $1 away. If you 20, if you can put $1 away a day, you're gonna be good, bro. That's the one thing I tell somebody that's young. Save your money, bro. All them Jordans and that shoes, them shits don't matter for shit. Them shoes ain't gonna get you a woman. It's gonna get you a thought, get you a hoe. Real grown women are fucking attracted to motherfuckers who work. Okay, dudes that got their own business, dudes that wear working boots, dudes that's doing something constructive, man. Don't get caught up in the rats talking about I only want the niggas with the bag. Like fuck, they ain't even no money and dope no more. Lead the rats in 2018, bro. Lead the rats in 2018. Lead the rats in 2018. Like I said, it's always exceptions. It's always exceptions. If you want to wait till you 50, fuck up out of here. For regular people, if your shit ain't together by your 30s for the most part, it's probably won't get together. It probably won't. If we all talking about cashing in at 50, man, it's gonna be a sad fucking 50. It's gonna be a sad 30s and 40s. Cool key salute. You know what I'm saying? Get your money. Save your money now. Just save your money, man. Still enjoy go do dumb shit, man. But wrap your shit up, bro. Wrap it up, man. It's no point in not having your shit wrapped up out here, man. There's no point in you taking the condom from a woman. Like, dude, these niggas getting slammed every day. Every day, these dudes. Miguel Cabrera got to pay his mistress he had a baby with $20,000 a month, pay for her vacation, pay for her $1 million mansion. Like, nigga, like we losing out here. Look at Chris Brown. Somebody said he did something. He didn't even do it. And his reputation is still tarnished. Like, M. Greg, salute. It's like, real talk, man. You young niggas, man, don't go out there having. She ain't the one. If you under 25, fuck it. If you 25 and under, she ain't the one. Numbers tell you she ain't the one. You get married at 20, you get married below 25, use a fool. You get married without a prenup, use a fool. Don't do it. Don't do it, bruh. Don't do it. I was just talking to my barber today. Ricky, salute. The best position is to be the side nigga, man. Now it's frugal out there to be the side nigga. It's frugal. Because look, she the side nigga. That means she got a nigga who probably getting money, who ain't really laying the pipe right. So all you gotta do is lay the pipe, sit back, and just reap the benefits, bro. You getting everything good out of the relationship. He getting all the bullshit. It's the best position out there as a side nigga. Now, it's limited. You know, it's like Chrysler website. Chrysler website only open for 10 minutes to get a job. You know what I'm saying? But women are more loyal than men because they idiots. Supreme salute. Don't be that guy. Don't do it, man. If somebody pressure you to get married, I would tell nobody ever to get married. Unless it's beneficial to you. If it's beneficial to you, you got 3 or 4 kids with Shaniqua or Juanita or Bethany or Stephanie, or you got 3 kids with Mary and Sue, well, you marry that bitch then. If you got multiple kids, marry that bitch because you hammed anyway. You on alimony anyway. You paying child support for 3 kids, man, please. You might as well marry her. You might as well marry her. Now, if you ain't got no kids, what you looking for a relationship for? Just hit it and quit it and keep it moving. Because half these hoes can't cook. Half of them can't wash your clothes. Half of them don't even know what an iron is. So what's they benefiting you for? What are they benefiting you for? Nothing. You to come up, unless you just pimping your girl. And that ain't even look right. A girl paying all the bills and you sitting on your ass all day, man. We ain't even gonna have that conversation. Over 400,000, Jose. They still counting. Over 400,000. They still counting for Pacquiao, Broner. So they smashed Wilder and Fury. But like I said before, man, don't do it unless it benefits you, bro. 1 kid you can get over with, bro. But we talking about 2, yeah. Might as well go ahead and just stick around. But if you single and you ain't got no kids, man, live your best life. Live your best life. That's all I can really tell you. But other than Keith, man, fuck Keith Thurman, bro. I'm dead ass serious on that one, man. This dude said, I'm not coming back this year. I'm going to tune up this year. I don't even care. I'm interested to see what he look like. I'm interested to see what he look like. But really, I'm not going to stop my day to watch Keith Thurman, man. If I'm at the crib, I'll watch him. If I'm out doing what I'm doing, I'm not going to break my neck to watch Keith Thurman. Lead degree salute. I'm just not, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, Josita Lopez been just as inactive as Keith Thurman. I looked at that shit today. I said, what? I said, he's been fighting once a year since 2015. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then him and Sean Porter gonna dance around each other till next year. You know, if you can't, I mean, if you need a whole year of tune-ups, man, I don't know what to say, man. Yeah, Keith Thurman did have a chest. I'm just like, man, like, you just don't understand it. But then you got Billy Joe. I don't know if y'all seen my video about Billy Joe. Billy Joe is Andrade mandatory. Now let's count the months. Billy Joe got suspended for 9 months, 6 months suspension, 3 additional months to get re-ranked in the WBO, October. So we go November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Billy Joe Saunders shouldn't be eligible to fight and be re-ranked, let alone fight until July. So we go what? February, March, April, May, July. Billy Joe Saunders still was allowed to fight. Billy Joe Saunders got a 5-month, got 5 month accelerated 5 months. He can fight now. How? I'm not lying. I got the video with the link and everything. Go to WBO.com, bro. If they don't come to an agreement, purse bid February 21st. So basically, they just let Billy Joe Saunders still fight. It's a joke, man. Boxing is a joke. It's a joke. I don't want to hear nothing else about Errol, Porter, Charlo. I don't hear nothing else, man. These whites and Mexicans getting away with murder, bro. Canelo, Fury. They didn't hypnotize y'all so bad that y'all forgot Fury popped dirty. I had to remind people. He played the mental illness role. He played the mental illness role, bruh. He even did some cocaine, bruh. My daughter's still on the phone. It's 10:30. She got 30 more minutes, bruh. I'm about to go to bed. Nah, nigga. You about to get up and wash these dishes. Billy Joe Saunders still was allowed to fight, bruh. He was off no. He fought just in like what? I don't know, a couple months ago or something like that, maybe a couple weeks ago. Angel Santos was going on. It's some bullshit, man. I don't be saying that, bro. Nobody talk about that though. And I was gonna refuse to make a video about Eddie Hearn, bro. And I'll speak on that in a minute. I was gonna hop on Cali live this morning, man. But I was trying to get my car to the shop, man. I gotta get to the shop in the morning, so I ain't gonna be able to hop on with him. But yeah, Frank probably will lose that first bid again. That's a fact. Yep, complexion for the selection. Yeah, he fought a journeyman. They was heavy. He was fat and sloppy too, bro. Yeah, that Fury shit went over a lot of people's head, bro. Fury was popped. Fury got popped before the Vladimir Klitschko fight. That's how far I go back. He got popped before the Vladimir Klitschko fight. They had notified him before that fight and still let him fight Vladimir Klitschko. Now, some other funny shit came down too, where Vitaly Klitschko said today that he was really gonna come back and fight Anthony Joshua and beat the fuck out of him for Vladimir Klitschko. You know, so it was real. I did a video about it, like when it was after it happened that Vitaly wanted to fight Anthony Joshua, but you know, obviously he liked the mayor or somewhere in the Ukraine. You know, so you know he probably didn't have enough time to train and actually do his and perform his duty. So you know, he said he really wanted to come back and shoot the fade with Joshua, man. Now, functional Vitaly Klitschko probably beat Joshua. You know, but at that age, you know, I don't know, man. Vitaly was an animal. He wasn't no soft chin dude like Vladimir. Vitaly had a chin, but Vladimir just punched harder. I think he just wanted to avenge his brother for his brother loss. That's a tough fight for Wilder. I mean, and Vitaly, you know, functionable in his functionable manner. That's a tough fight. Vitaly a tough fight for all of them. You know, he just wanted to take up for his little brother, but but at the end of the day, you know, talk about the Billy Joe and I talk about the Eddie Hearn shit, and I jump off because I gotta wake up in the morning. But it is what it is, man. I don't see nobody having no outrage on Twitter about it. You know, ain't nobody outraged me. Andrade ain't complaining about it. You know, is it enough time to get the oxygen out of the system and all that? I don't want to hear no excuses if you get popped for the same shit again and say I didn't have enough time to get out of the system. WBO just a joke, bro. They're a joke, man. We talking about the WBA, the WBC. WBO showing us, man, that they on par. Ain't no rules, man. Ain't no death penalty for a PED offender. You know, if you offend twice, you should be done. You shouldn't be able to fight anyway. But some other sanctioning body, some other country, some other somewhere gonna give them an opportunity. It's just it's no fear. It's no fear of not being able to make a living in boxing if you cheat. Even Margarito, he basically could try to attempt attempted murder. You know, he attempted to commit attempted murder, excuse me, when he fought Miguel Cotto. He's still being allowed to fight after he put stuff in his glove. He's still being allowed to fight while his eye hanging out his socket. Are you serious, bro? This dude got no eye. You know what I'm saying? No eye. You know, wrapped his hands up with plaster, and this dude is being allowed to still fight and make a living. If that don't show you the hypocrisy in boxing, nothing will. And let Charlo or Mayweather or Errol Spence or some of them dudes for that's black, they let them get popped. You know what I'm saying? They'd be asking for them to be thrown up under the jail cell. They'd be asking for them to be suspended for a lifetime though. But it ain't no push for Billy Joe Saunders to be suspended. He's a clown. Him and Fury pop for something. You know what I'm saying? Don't that look fishy? They both run together. Yeah, black fighters need their own sanction, but black fighters are stupid, bro. Like Danny Jacobs, he think he need Canelo Alvarez, bro, to make a paycheck. None of these black dudes want to blaze their own path, bro. That's the problem. None of these dudes want to blaze their own path. Everybody want to look for the quick buck. Nobody want to put the work in. Danny Jacobs and Jamal Charlo could have made. I'm interested to see what Danny made, but Danny Jacobs and Jamal Charlo could have made some good money. Some real good money at the Barclays Center, man. It could have been a star-studded event, but black people feel they always need somebody else to help them out. We always need the white man to bail us out. We always need the Canelo, the Mexican, to bail us out. No, man. You can make your own way, excuse me. You can blaze your own path. You can blaze your own trail. Why not? Why not be different and go and spend Canelo to go fight Jamal Charlo? But that's how uppity niggas think, man. Niggas think with their pockets before they think with their mind. And when he get robbed, I don't want to hear Danny Jacobs coming back to the table saying, "Oh, Charlo ducking me." No, man, you had your shot. You chose to go sell your belt instead of being involved in a real fight and make something happen. They could have fought on Juneteenth. You know, they could have fought on the 4th of July or something. They could have did something different to have that fight appeal. You know what I'm saying? They could attach that fight to something. You know, they nobody want to be creative. These dudes just puppets. And then you got these old white collar dudes. And I say white collar, I mean as far as blue collar, white collar, the working scale. These white collar dudes who don't even know how to attack the boxing market. Canelo is not the best fight for him. He ain't gonna do nothing but get robbed. So how's the best fight for you is a fight that you have an unfair advantage in? You at every disadvantage. Judges, ref, network, they got $365 million invested into Canelo Alvarez. You think you about to go beat him? You could knock out Luis Arias. You could knock out Saluki, 154-pounder, really. You could knock out Derevchenko, but you about to walk in there and go knock out Canelo Alvarez because that's the only way you winning. That's the only, he ain't doing nothing but going to sell his belt for that. And he ain't gonna turn around and beg Charlo for a fight. Mark my words. Mark my words. He gonna turn around and beg Charlo for a fight. And he shooting shit up his ass. He probably got the sanctioned body in his back pocket. Because they had never tested Canelo Alvarez in Mexico. Over the last few years, he been taking Vada girl testing. They hadn't tested him in Mexico. The one time they tested him in Mexico, guess what? He got popped. That's what they won't tell you. But let one of our black fighters, American fighters, get popped for something. They're going to tell you everything you need to know. Every analytical point you need to know why they popped, how it got in their system. Could it have been digested through meat or whatever? They're going to tell you everything. Everything. Fuck up out of here with that. Your best fight ain't the most easy, the big money fight. It ain't the best fight. The best fight is where you're going to get a fair shake. And is Danny Jacobs going to get a fair shake? No. He gonna get a check. You might as well just show up and get your check and walk and leave. He not gonna beat Canelo though. He not gonna beat him. We know that. More talented fighters have beat Canelo and still got robbed. More talented fighters. Danny Jacobs ain't all that. We seen that. You know in your heart that Danny Jacobs ain't got no shot. On top of that, this is a $365 million man, bro. They got $365 million invested in him into 11 fights. On his second fight in the zone, they're going to let Danny Jacobs lose. They're going to let Danny Jacobs win, excuse me. Well, let's just see the fight. Let's just see the fight. Y'all gonna do the same shit y'all do all the time. We're going to sit here and fight back and forth with Canelo fans. Triple G won. You got people fighting back and forth. Trout, Lara, Mayweather. You got Cotto. You tired of arguing with them niggas, man. Your man's whack. He need every advantage in the then he put a rehydration clause on Danny Jacobs, bro. Like, weren't you the same nigga that got the IBF rehydration clause waived? Cause you didn't want to do the 10-pound same day weigh in with Triple G. Come on, bro. Smell like fish up in this motherfucker, bro. You Mexicans will defend Canelo till he die. He's a cheat. He's a cheat. He's a fraud. He'll never be Salvador Sanchez. He'll never be Chavez Sr. He'll never be Morales or Barrera. He won't even be Estrada because he's a cheater. He's a cheater. I know Morales got that shit caught up in his ass too, but at least Morales, he have some real solidified wins. At least if he was shooting that shit up in his ass, he whooped some ass. You name me a better performance Canelo had than Morales beating Pacquiao in the first fight. You can't find one. Everything been gifted for Canelo. He want to walk around like he a boss. Like, nigga, you ain't no boss. You a little nigga. You Oscar's creation, bro. Without Oscar cheating for you, you wouldn't be nothing. You'd had 10 losses by now. We talking Miguel Vasquez, Trout. We talking about shit. Lara, Golovkin 1 and 2. A lot of people, man, he had about 7 losses. Remember, he got his first fucking fight, first fucking title at a catchweight versus Matthew Haddon. The dude hadn't probably never fought it that way before. So what are we talking about? We talking about Danny Jacobs going out and get a decision versus Canelo because, Danny Jacobs is seen as a big puncher. But when the last time Danny Jacobs got a knockout? Last time I checked, Sergio Mora tore his knee up. Peter Quillen was already retired. So, I mean, what are we really talking about? We're not talking about no great fighter. We talking about a guy that got a questionable chin. Okay, and Danny Jacobs. We talking about a guy that's looked bad in his last 3 fights. Had Danny Jacobs knocked out Derevchenko, Slucky, and Arias, Canelo wouldn't even take the fight. Had Danny Jacobs looked superhuman and knocked them dudes out like he was supposed to, we're not here talking about Canelo and Jacobs. We're here probably talking about Triple G and Canelo. So, I mean, what are we talking about here? We talking bullshit. You know it, I know it, we know it. Danny Jacobs ain't got no shot. Danny Jacobs get a decision versus Canelo Alvarez. That'll be the shocker of the century. Danny Jacobs will not get a decision versus Canelo Alvarez. Danny Jacobs already losing. He got to come in at 170. And I guarantee you that's going to be an excuse. You sign up to fight the fight. I don't care if Danny Jacobs is talented or not. The same situation go for Charlo. The same go for Golovkin. The same go for Andrade. If you're not going to go in there and knock him out, then what are we talking about? We don't need to see the fight then. If you don't have the mentality to go knock Golovkin, Canelo out, then what are we talking about? Because we done seen dudes been on the wrong end of razor thin decisions by Canelo. We done seen Trout. We done seen Lara. We done seen Miguel Vasquez. We done seen Floyd Mayweather get a draw after he watched Canelo Alvarez. We done seen Cotto get the back end. We seen Golovkin. Lara. We already seen all these dudes, man, get questionable decisions, man. Canelo Alvarez has never wiped out another Hall of Famer, bro. It's a fact. He's never had a Mildred Taylor Chavez Sr. performance. He's never had a Chavez Sr. Margarito performance. I'm not Margarito, but Chavez Sr. Roger Mayweather performance. He hasn't had those. What is Canelo's marquee win? Golovkin 2? A lot of people thought Golovkin won. So where's this fight? Where's this Corrales fight for him? Like Mayweather. Okay, where's this Andre Ward Carl Frost performance or Andre Ward Kovalev performance? The second one. Where is this performance? Where's even a Jerry Hurd over Lara performance, bro? I don't see it. Okay, dude is giving everything he's got, man. He ain't earned out one thing. He a spoiled little rich Mexican redheaded Irish brat that, in my opinion, ain't a Hall of Famer. And on top of that, he's cheating. And it's been said he's been cheating since at least 2013. Canelo ain't ducking no smoke. Okay. He gonna clean out the division, huh? If he was about cleaning out the division, why he fight Rocky Fielding then? Why he fight Rocky Fielding then? If he's cleaning out the division, he'd fight his mandatory on Charlo, right? You know what I'm saying? I mean, just think about what you're saying. Why do we need a Rocky Fielding fight for a fake title? If he about cleaning out his division. If the clean out the division is number one priority, he'd have knocked Jacobs out and he knocked Charlo out in December. They both fought in December. What does it matter if I think Charlo better than Jacobs? Fight the fucking mandatory. If the mandatory is the easier one, then fight the mandatory. Then y'all kill me. Oh, I believe Charlo will beat Jacobs. Jacobs not that fucking good. Jacobs not that good. Why do y'all think Jacobs was so good? Jacobs had something worse than a quarterback fight. It's called a Pirog fight. Jacobs got dropped by Sergio Mora. Now, had this been the other way around, and had this been the other way around somehow, y'all would have been saying, "Oh, Charlo better than Jacobs." If Canelo had beat Charlo, like, shut the fuck up. Get that nigga dick out y'all mouth, man. That's what y'all be doing. Get that nigga dick out y'all mouth. This nigga be cheating. It's just like Canelo just didn't cheat, bro. Like, he didn't push it up his ass. That didn't happen. Did Canelo cheat? Did that happen? Did Mayweather say back in 2013 when he fought he was cheating? Did that not happen? Did Canelo Alvarez not cheat? Or am I lying? Or I'm hating? Did he not take clenbuterol? Did he not get suspended for 6 months and still not have to take a drug test? Come on, let's stop talking. Let's stop talking bullshit. Let's talk facts. Let's talk facts. Did he not get caught cheating? All right then. Like I say, they don't want to talk facts. Everybody better than Jacobs. Everybody at the division. I take Golovkin already beat him. I take Andrade over Jacobs. I mean, Jacobs did not stop Luis Arias. What are we talking about? Luis Arias is worse than Hugo Centennial Jr. He did not stop Luis Arias. He did not stop Luis Arias. What are we talking about here? Why didn't he stop Luis Arias? Has Jamal Charlo ever got knocked down by Sergio Martinez or Sergio Mora type of opponent? Did Jamal Charlo not hold a world title before Danny Jacobs? Did Jamal Charlo not hold a world title before Danny Jacobs? Answer my question. Who won the world title first? Danny Jacobs or Jamal Charlo? Who touched their world title in their 20s? Danny Jacobs or Jamal Charlo? Who touched their first world title in their 30s? Danny Jacobs. I don't care about the cancer. He had an opportunity before he got cancer to win a title versus Pirog. It was set up for him to beat Pirog. He came up short. You want to say, oh, he beat Peter Quillen. Peter Quillen was already retired, bro. He just had a draw with Andy Lee that most people thought Andy Lee won. And before he dropped that title, most people thought Gabriel Rosado was beating him. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up, man down. Shut up, get this work. Shut up. Talking that bullshit. Get his dick up your get his dick out your mouth. Fuck up out of here. Talking that nut shit. He's innocent until shut up. He's guilty. Fuck you mean. First time they tested Canelo in Mexico, he popped dirty. All the time they tested him when he got to the United States. Shut up. Talk about some fucking Mexican meat. They've been using that same shit for years, bro. Oh, it was the meat. It was the meat. Fuck up out of here. This nigga was cheating and still robbing people. He had to shoot up his ass and still rob people. Fuck up. I don't care if you a Spence fan. Don't try to pull the black card now. Well, I like a black fighter. No, shut the fuck up. You gonna get this work. Y'all turning me into best fight the best boxing now. They always want to put a black card. Oh, I like a black fight. I don't give a shit. Get the fuck up out of here. Get the fuck up out of here. I ain't got time for this bullshit. It's only gonna be one fucking Jose Flores and this Garcia Flores and this motherfucker. It's only gonna be one Garcia Flores and this motherfucker. And Garcia Flores, you gonna be the only motherfucker I'll still let stay in here. Fuck up out of here. Trying to pull the black card, please. Garcia wouldn't do that bullshit. I like Spence. I gotta fuck up out of here. That's the first step of being a racist. Oh, I love Black Michael. I love little Black Michael Jackson. I mean, the Jackson 5 was the greatest. You know, I fuck up out of here, you racist. Fuck up on, man. That's diggity, man. I want to get the fuck up off here. I got some questions, man, before I get out of here. I'm not even going on that Eddie Hearn shit, man. All I got to say about Eddie Hearn begging Dillian White and all this about Deontay Wilder is that yeah, I made me miss the rest of Talladega Nights, bro. I have to rewatch it. All I got to say is that Eddie Hearn is desperate, and he in trouble. That's all it is. And Dillian White gonna take the low ball offer. That's what it is. So I don't really care about Dillian White. The fact that Eddie Hearn has to beg Dillian White is hilarious to me. You got to. Oh, it's over 400,000 in counting, bro. Well, I mean, Pacquiao Broner is over 400,000 in counting. It's funny to me that you have to. You gotta beg Dillian White, bro. Like, goddamn. I mean, you beg LeBron, you beg Gretzky, you beg Brady, you beg Floyd, you beg Manny Pacquiao, you beg Ali. You don't beg Dillian White. Okay? You begging Dillian White, bro? Are you serious? Marvin Hagler over James Toney, bro. Marvin Hagler was more consistent, especially at 160. James Toney always had trouble making weight. Y'all keep asking the questions. I answer the questions. But like I say, nobody outside the UK wants to see AJ fight White again. Nobody knew about the first fight outside the UK. Eddie Hearn is just, it's just desperate. Yeah, over 400 and still counting. It said end of the week we should have a full count. Eddie Hearn is just desperate. It's pathetic. You begging Dillian White, bro? Like, really, bro? That's like begging an ugly baby mama to come back, bro. Egging ugly girl in class to let you hit it, bro. You shouldn't have to beg the ugly girl, bro, at your job. It should be a layup. Favorite fighter currently? I don't know. Pretty much all these niggas suck. But I don't know. Favorite? It's a good question. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to Nuyuwa, bro. Fuck that. I'm going to Nuyuwa. That's my favorite fighter for the time being. The rest of these niggas bullshit, man. I like Josh Taylor, Nuyuwa, Regis Prograis. Any nigga that's in the tournament, that's my favorite fighter. All these dudes in the tournament is my favorite fighter. Real talk. I think Mikey and Spencer do more. I don't think so. Bivol, oh, come on, man. Bivol, man. Fuck Joe Smith Jr. I'm just saying that because he made me look bad last time. I thought he was going to beat Sullivan Barrera. Was Trout versus Canelo a good fight? Yeah, it was a good fight. It kind of got tarnished because of the open scoring and they robbed Trout. You could tell his demeanor, but it was tarnished because of that. But no, the Kovalev fight ain't off. I think they're going to keep the Kovalev fight. They still publicizing the Richard Comey fight. Don't forget old boy fighting his own too. Jaime McGuire fighting his own this weekend. I probably won't be out on the fight. Why do niggas keep talking about Eddie Hearn or Bob? So-called boxing fans keep talking about money splits. Also, these boxers need to keep negotiating behind closed doors. That's why we negotiate in public. You want to know why your fight's not happening? You want to know why? Don't you want to know why you can't get these fights? And you get to know why when you talk about the numbers. People gonna want to know why. Why can't I get Crawford Spence? Why can't I get Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua? It's about money. No matter if you don't want to negotiate in public, it's about the money. You want to know why, or you just want to sit there and be in the dark? That's just what it's about. Everybody being overpaid, overcompensated, so nobody want to take a risk. I don't know what's next for Jamal, to be honest. I thought it could be Billy Joe, but Billy Joe got reinstated by the WBO. Yes, good question. What's up with y'all? Don't know. I fuck with Sugar Ray Robinson. Yeah. Everybody needs to stop buying pay-per-view. I don't buy that shit, man. I'm sorry. I'm even having second thoughts about going to Charlo fight, bro. I mean the Errol fight. Lou DiBella promotes Regis Progress. Because I'm just so tired of these niggas, man. I'm just so tired of just battling about boxing and shit. Them motherfuckers say Comcast bill $485. They out their mind. They can take their boxes and go shove it up their ass. Have to call them and cuss them out in the morning. But, people want to say why people talk about numbers all day because they make it about numbers. They negotiate through the media. Don't you want to know why Crawford and Errol not fighting? You want to know these things. So, people going to break down the numbers, and that's how the numbers get broke down. That's why. Thank Floyd Mayweather for A side, B side, and set the side of that nigga. It's just, it is what it is. Yeah, man, I'm fucking Comcast stripping. I'm about to call them niggas, man, tomorrow. All these niggas want to be pay-per-view stars and not better than last generation of fire. Exactly. They being overcompensated. Thurman and Tank will take the victories. Oh yeah, man. I don't know, man. About Tank ought to fight somebody, bro. Tank ought to fight somebody, bro. I'm so sick and tired of him running his mouth. Can't run your mouth and not fight nobody. Ain't no pay-per-view stars. You gotta build them. And how you build them is on regular TV. Excuse me. Oh man, fuck the red TV. Especially that weak ass internet with AT&T. I'm about to start a cable company on their ass, bro. Fuck it. Conor McGregor, we talking about boxing. But McGregor ain't Khabib, I'll buy that shit, bro. Now, if they start having some of this shit in 4K, possibly. Now, I go to the movies to support. I go to the movies to support a fight quick. I go to the movies to support a fight. I'll spend that 20-25. Easy. Because they got the bar at the movie theater, too. And it don't be too many people. It don't be that bad in the movie theater experience, bro. I'll be chilling. The only thing I don't like is my phone always got reception in some of the movie theaters I go to. I think Tank is serious about the Pacquiao fight. I wish he was as serious about the Lomachenko fight. From my understanding, Al Heyman put championships on regular TV. Yeah, but he also puts championship money in non-champions' pockets. Everybody getting paid over there, so nobody feel like they got to go out of their 4K or 25 minutes of hugging. You talking about that? You talking about MMA? Because in boxing, ain't that much hugging unless you watching the Andre Ward fight. It ain't that much hugging at all. Like, go to the movie theater. It look way better in that big ass screen. I can see the sweat dropping off a nigga head. Yeah, all they guys want to check because they getting paid good, bro. It's like you going to work, to do the easy job, and everybody getting the same pay. You ain't gonna go do nothing hard. It's just what it is. If Tank beat Mars, this will be a second fight in a row where he's fighting someone coming up in weight. Clayar was coming off a layoff too. Clayar wasn't coming off that long of a layoff, was he? Unless it might have been a year. You might be right. It might have been a year because he had fought Mares in the fucking desert out there in the StubHub. It ain't the StubHub Center no more. But he had fought him in the StubHub Center. Let me see that for a fact. I gotta get off here. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. 1 second. Yeah, you're right. He had fought Claire in 2016. Why did it feel like 17, bro? Yeah, he was fighting a dude almost off a year, almost a 2-year layoff, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, that's good. That's good shit. Whoever said that. Oh, don't forget as well, man. New announcement. All video requests, y'all just email me y'all questions, y'all boxing related questions. I do one video on Saturday. So Sunday through Friday, email me your questions or your video requests. I will do a video answering all your questions on Saturday. So this Saturday will be the best Saturday. So if you got a question, boxing related, video request, it's gonna be answered in one video. I don't know what I'm gonna call the video. Q&A, boxing on Goodfellas Sports TV. Answer all questions and questions. They got your answer. So it is what it is. If Canelo slapped the shit out of Charlo, why don't he fight him then? Why is this a debate? Why did he fight Rocky Fielding instead of Charlo? If Charlo is easy money, why did he fight Rocky Fielding over Charlo then? I mean, that's a simple question. If you can answer that, you can answer it. I mean, I just want to know the answer to that. Since you know these Canelo tards, I want to know why. Why didn't he fight Charlo in December then? That's all we want to know. Why didn't Charlo get his opportunity in December? If Charlo's so wacky, so garbage, he was exposed by Corey Bob, then I want that easy money. I want to get my mandatory. Because if Charlo was named David Lemieux as a mandatory, if Charlo was Aleem or Fernando Guerrero or Hugo Centennial, some lesser name, Canelo Alvarez would have been fought that boy. He went to zone. Charlo said he'd come to the zone. He said it. Charlo said he'd come to the zone. So what's the issue? He said he'd come to the zone. He said he know he the B side. He come to the zone. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know, man. I'm about to go ahead and get off, man. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Hopefully in the morning we got some more content for you guys. Don't forget, all my questions could be you ask them. Video request is not going to be question Q&A on Saturday. Just email me your question, subject line, question, and I'm going to answer your question Saturday. Sunday through Friday, I take questions. Anything after Friday is going to go on the next week. So you got questions, go ahead and ask them. Once again, I appreciate everybody for checking in. One time for the one time. Y'all keep checking us out. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Hellblaze, at thehellblaze.com. Promo code GoodFellow1Boxing. Get you 18% off their all-natural products. Go check them out right now. Also, don't forget to check out my Patreon. Only $2 for hardcore boxing fans. Raw and uncensored. I'll be adding to that real soon. Mike James 616. What's going on? We Degree. I see you. Lee Autopsy. I see you. Jose, I see you. Appreciate everybody for coming through. Y'all know what it is. We go.